welcome to episode 6. And because the game decided to be derp, it starts right as soon as I end it. So, here he is. Voyager 1969. This is actually the boss theme of the final A boss I could have picked. But it becomes the stage theme, because the creator got lazy, I think, maybe? Or maybe, you know what? Final B. 5 impossible requests. There were 5 impossible requests which no one could solve. However, long years and the power of 3 a.m. You know what? I was gonna actually read that, but you guys can pause it to read it, so I can't pause this game. I can pause it, but it'd look really weird and I wouldn't be able to see anything. In fact, you may have seen a pause screen as I was starting up this recording. Yay, I'm almost to a new life. By the way, the time in this thing doesn't mean diddly squat. I get her secret spell card no matter what. And yes, the final boss of the last one, of the first ending, is actually the mid-boss of this one. And as you saw, her name, if you actually looked at the choices, like I said, if they say their name, they say their name. If they don't, they don't. And they did say their name. If you weren't paying attention, too bad. Go back and watch the other video. Watch it again and again and again. Get my view count up. I want to become like awesome at these things. I might be doing Mountain of Faith next, but I can't clear that in normal, I don't think. I can't clear that no continues on normal because of the final boss. I get close with the Mercy B glitch. And here she is. Well, that's too bad. Oh, there's her name. Irin Yagakoro? Yagakoro. She's a medicine doctor. Her ability, I think, is like the ability to create any medicine no matter what. Out of any material? I don't know. I'll have to check that up on the wiki later. Or you guys can go check it up. Or maybe somebody already knows and they're just watching this. But yeah, a lot of her spell cards have something to do with, like, the Apollo 13 mission. Like, one of her spell cards is literally called Apollo 13, Curse of the Heavens. Galaxy in a Pot. This is an upgrade version of one of her old spells, Earth in a Pot. You'll see what I mean by it's a little annoying. But if I don't kill everything in sight. Yeah, if I'm not in here, I die. But since I did get in here, I'm alive and healthy. Your medicine worked, Darren! I'm healthy! But yeah, they fire these tiny little bullets. Which, personally, I think it would have been cooler if they did it reverse and I had to stay on the outside or else I'd get stuck in there. But then the bullets would have phased into the inside and I would have been like, oh no, I'm doomed. Yay, I beat Aaron. Now, usually with final things, like, it's a really short stage. As you can see, I'm pretty much already at the final boss right after a mid-boss. Sorry. Now, if you guys don't know the myth about the moon, if you stare at a full moon for too long, you'll go insane. So this is what they're talking about later. Yeah, moonbeams. Moonbeams are what cause you to go insane. Also, there's a myth that if you look at the moon for like an hour straight, you won't go insane, but your eyes, your like the area around your eyes, that's the colored part, will turn completely like blood crimson red. I want to do that one day, but I might just go insane. I'm already insane. Eternal Moon Princess, Kaguya Horizon. Hey, I just realized something, but you know what? I'll say it at the end. people live on the moon. Less than 5 seconds. Are you okay, Marissa? I'm already insane to begin with. No. This might be a fan thing, but a lot of people assume her to be insane or she has some sort of protection up. But I like to think she's insane, because she does act insane. Yep, Erin. So even if she wasn't the mid-boss and her name didn't show up, or even that special thing, you would have found it out just by the dialogue here. Yeah, that Erin person cast a spell, so I couldn't see her. So that's the first ending. I go and fight Erin instead of her. And she shows up near the very end to do like a super special spell card that doesn't matter if I die. It's more than just a complaint. An impossible request. How many will you fulfill? Da da. This is Flight of the Bamboo Cutter, so you might hear me singing it. Da 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 da. She has rainbow bullets. You'll see that soon. These kind of like do reverse color things. They're slightly annoying. I don't know how long my YouTube things are gonna be, but I'm gonna try to think up clever names for my titles. I haven't really thought of too many titles besides episode 1. That's gonna be like, I hate bugs. You know. I think I already have one for my second. I just thought of it, but... I haven't really, like, mentioned any, like, hinted towards anything that'd be the name of the thing, because I've been doing this, like, sequenced, so I still need to think of titles. Maybe I'll do a quote from it, but I don't really remember. Impossible Request, Dragon's Necklace. This game is actually is a sequel to a Japanese myth known as Flight of the Bamboo Cutter, I think. And see what I meant by rainbow bullets? And basically, Kaguya here, Kaguya Hime, was born as like the size of a grain of rice or something. And her adopted parents, after they found her, any bamboo they would cut down would have a small little bit of gold in it. I just read up on this recently. Normally I'm good at these, but normal might give me a little bit of trouble. So she grew up beautiful and everything. So by the very end, like, people have been asking for her hand in marriage. So when 5 princes actually came to her, she thought them not worthy to handle somebody as her. So she gave them 5 impossible requests. One was like to get it. She gave each prince one request, and all the princes failed at their requests. Like, one of them was, as you just saw, the dragon necklace. Like, they had to go and retrieve a dragon's necklace from China. I might not remember the actual, like, everything about them, but yeah. So this is a sequel. Since Kaguya actually went back to the moon in the myth. Like, they went to go find the other Himes of the moon, found her. Which, actually, in the Touhou manga, Silent Sinner and Blue, you meet 2 of the other Himes. But, yeah, so apparently, according to this, she went back to Earth and hid out in Gensokyo. Buddha's Stone Bowl. One of the princes was tasked of going to India and finding the Buddha's personal stone bowl, which he drank out of, and everything. And when he brought back a fake, Kaguya knew it because it did not shine with the holy light of the Buddha. Am I even doing damage? Yeah. That's one thing they had to do, since humans can't really get past, their bullets can't really get past these. Ooh, Yay, my favorite part. If you actually listen to the version, I'm not sure if you guys can hear it or not, considering I haven't even heard one of my recordings of this. But if you can actually end up hearing what I'm singing, like the actual music behind what I'm singing, I can imagine this being an orchestra piece. And I actually told this to the person who's getting right sheet music, and he said that'd be really great if we managed to convince our band director to do it. We just don't tell him. It's like from Japanese and video games and all that, and he'll be like, ooh, this sounds awesome. In fact, any Touhou player, the Extra Stage boss in Touhou 13, 10 Desires, her theme, I actually got the person who composed the music to compose that one first, and he said he'd like to make that like a saxophone quartet or something that we can play in a contest, and I might get someone to record that and put it on YouTube so you can hear me play my tenor saxophone. I don't know how good I'd be, considering like the tempo of that song is like super goddamn fast. I have a feeling if this was called a spell card, it's something it'd be like Impossible Request, Rainbow's Jump, Rainbow's End. Because of all the colored bullets. Do not play Touhou if you have epilepsy, I'm warning you. That's not a joke, that's pretty much reality. I talked to several people. I tried getting my mom to play and she has epilepsy, and I was afraid she'd stress out if she actually got this far. I talk with people who like Touhou and have epilepsy, though. They've actually played Touhou. If you're wondering how I survived that, I'll tell you, I don't know. The Impossible Request, the Fire Rat's robe, this is one I might not remember too well. But basically, another one of the princes was tasked of finding the legendary Fire Rat, a mythical creature, and killing it, and taking its pelt, and turning into a robe. When he was caught with a fake robe, the only reason Kaguya knew it was because it did not feel as warm as fire. Ooh, this one I can actually hit directly. That's one other thing. Erin's like last spell card or whatever, it's like you can never hit her directly if you're playing as a human. You have to kill all these like spell things before you can start hitting her. And apparently bombs don't do diddly squat against these things. Those spell circles, because if you saw, like, I managed to take out Raisin spell orbs with my bullets faster than I managed to take them out with a bomb. Because that makes sense, Zune. Zune's the creator of the games, by the way. I've been avoiding mentioning his name. Did I even yeah, I've said Sakuya's name. I've said Yomu, Sakuya, Remilia, all of them. Sakuya can control time. Yuko can make people die. A peaceful, suicidal death. Ah, there we go. I finally died. Hey, how about you liking me being right here? All up on your business. Man, my time's really high. The point's up to the maximum, though. That means I won't gain another life until I get 9,999, which is, like, almost impossible. People can do it, though. Until I do a continue, it won't reset back to, like, 100. I wouldn't call this a spell card, because I really not know what to call this if it was a spell card, but it's a non-spell, so I don't need to worry about anything. This is taking a long time. It might have gone past the YouTube 10-minute... Wait, YouTube changed their thing, so there's no longer 10-minute limits. That's right, that Touhou Let's Play I watched was from 2009. I cannot believe Touhou has been alive. Like, Touhou is only a year younger than me. And I'm like 17. Makes you really think what people in the world are doing. I think I might do the epilogue, like the ending, as a entire different thing, like one episode, that the epilogue. Swallow Cowrie's shell? Swallow Cowrie's shell? Oh. I forgot about this. And I forgot about this. Survived that. I got caught by surprise. I think this is another mythical beast, like, it was like a turtle or whatever. A legendary turtle that lived for 1,000 years. And, the prince tried faking it with a normal turtle shell. Again, like, it had some sort of mythical quality to it that the normal turtle shell could never copy. So he was found out. And my final spark is its own special thing. Whoa. The last prince was a prince who truly loved her, like he was the prince of all of it. And this is not the actual possible request he was given. Rainbow Danmaku, because Danmaku is a bullet thing. Like I said, she has rainbow bullets. I think it was tasked with finding the Horai elixir or something? I don't know. An elixir that will give you immortality, which actually does exist. But it might have been something else. I'll have to check up on the myth later. But the prince who was tasked with the last one still failed. But he truly loved Kaguya, like, love, not just the, oh, you're beautiful. He liked her personality as well. So, he actually mourned when she had to go back to the moon. She actually did become immortal, that's right. So Gensokyo thing is not too bad. Kaguya's ability in Gensokyo is to make anything and everything eternal. When you combine that with Erin's medicine thing, they actually made something called the Horai elixir, which her last name Horai-san. That's why I was like, oh, I see what you did there. Drinking it will make you immortal in the past, the present, and the future. As in, you cannot die even if somebody goes back to the past and kills you before you drank it. Which the extra stage boss was a human who drank it. She's very weak if you actually see, like, each of her spell cards, after you beat that single spell card, like, she dies. But is reborn, because the Horai elixir, makes you reborn. As long as you have at least one single strand of hair, you are able to be reborn. How am I not doing any damage to her? I just noticed that, like, randomly. Here we go. It's because of all those things getting in my way. So I just stay in the middle. Rainbow Danmaku of Doom. I am Lur from the planet Omegon Persei 8. I have come to destroy your awesomeness. Wait, no. Master Smart. Oh, wait. If you just notice, her health's definitely not going down at all, and I don't even think her spell circles are affected by it. Bombs have no effect on final bosses. No effect. Final boss's last spell cards. So I just felt like a derp. Yay, she's almost beat. Actually, I noticed this. Her last spell card gives her, like, really low defenses, so after you do destroy it, you're fine. Like I said, this is her final card. Like, I don't need to beat it. And she realizes we're the one who froze the night. Teehee. You mad, bro? Yeah, as you can see, like, her health doesn't go down, and my bullets are hitting everywhere. Imperishable Night's End, Crescent Moon. Basically, for all the time I have... Oh, Voyager 1970. This is a new BGM. I forgot about this. Basically, for every night, spell dissolve. Yeah, it goes farther in time. So if I manage to get all the time and everything, I see every one of her spell cards. I see every one of these, like, spell cards. See, Imperishable Night's End, half to midnight. So that's like 11:30 or whatever. And I get a lot of points if I manage to pass these, but I'm just gonna derp on these because I don't like all those bullets. Oh, it's nothing time. So I only get 2 of her spell cards. Like the other ones are like Midnight Strike or something, I don't know. If, you know what? I might do another, Well, that's the end of my Imperishable Night run. And I might do the epilogue later. Bye.